Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? It's Sunday. Hope y'all all had a great weekend and are ready to take on the week, as they say. Um, Hopefully, it's going to be a good week for everybody, and I really hope that for you. So I was kind of thinking this afternoon, I was like, it's been a while since I did one of my big cooking videos, that I can display my prowess in the kitchen for y'all. And so I went kind of looking, I was like, well, I'm going to cook. And I realized I didn't take anything out of the freezer, and I did not want to go to the grocery store. And so I was like, okay, there's one thing in this freezer that I can cook that doesn't need to be thawed out that I'm going to cook. But then I realized if y'all can't cook a box pizza by yourself, y'all need to get out of the kitchen. But just so y'all know, this box pizza is going to mess me up because ever since I've been on the shot, I can't eat greasy stuff like this. And my niece asked me the other day, she's like, what's your favorite food? And I said, pizza. And she said, oh. And I said, but I can't eat it right now because the shot is tearing me up with it. So this is going to mess me up, but I'm hoping only to eat a little bit of it. Right. But then I started cooking it. And I started remembering some stuff. And does food ever trigger memories for y'all? So I just kind of wanted to tell y'all a little story that when I was a kid, every Saturday, my mama would cook me a Geno's hamburger pizza, frozen in the oven. And while she was cooking it, I would watch Rasslin. Not wrestling, Rasslin. And this was back in the day when you had Mean Gene and you had the Dusty Rhodes and Sting, Ric Flair, and you had Mr. Wrestling. Mr. Wrestling. Now, Mr. Wrestling sometimes was Mr. Wrestling 1, sometimes it was Mr. Wrestling 2, sometimes it was Mr. Wrestling 3. So I don't know, but you had Mr. Wrestling. And so I'd watch wrestling on Saturdays, and it was good, and I'd enjoy it. My mom would be in there with not cooking the pizza. She'd just throw it in the oven, and it'd cook itself. But, while she was doing that. And then when it was done, and when wrestling was over, we would go, and she would drop me off at the swimming pool. This was in the summertime. Now, my mom was a school teacher, and so she would drop me off at the swimming pool and let me stay down there and swim that afternoon. Now, during the rest of the week, not counting Saturdays, Monday through Friday, she would take me after we watched Days of Our Lives. So I was usually getting to the pool about 2 o'clock, 2:10, something like that every day. And I basically went to the swimming pool Monday through Saturday. And I can remember as a 7, 8-year-old little boy, I knew more about Days of Our Lives than most people did because I was going to sit there and watch it because I knew just as soon as it was over with, I could go get in the car and I was going to the swimming pool. Now, the swimming pool that we had, it was a big public pool. And it had these big steps, these big concrete steps on it. And they had rock linings and everything. The pool was huge. And Nancy Kraft, she was the lifeguard. And we would go down there, and these steps, you would just fall on them all the time and just skin your knees and your legs. Just bruise up like crazy. And then just jump in that big old pool full of chlorine. And Nancy would really take care of us down there. She was a great lifeguard and really was kind to all of us and took care of us. And then if you went to the snack bar, you had Nan Short. Now, Nan was also a school teacher, and Miss Nan was something else. I loved Nan Short. Gosh, I loved that woman. She was a big woman, and she ran that place like a jail. She didn't let anybody get out of line, and she'd tell you just where to go. And I'd go down there during the breaks, and I'd get me a push-up. Anybody that doesn't know what a push-up is, let me tell you, it's this tangerine ice cream that you're basically eating out of a toilet paper roll. That's basically what it is. But gosh, this thing's good. And so when I was swimming, my mama would go over to Miss Singleton's house. Miss Singleton was her best friend, and he lived just on the other side of the golf course. And they would have coffee together. Now, I say that like that. My mom and Miss Singleton, they would either have coffee or they would have tea. That's the extent of it. But their real reason for getting together for coffee was so that they could chat about the goings-on of the day, if you know what I mean. And they would go and get coffee often. I loved them. Gosh, sometimes if it was rain or something, I'd go sit with them, and of course my ears would be perked up trying to hear everything. Gosh, I miss that. I miss that so much. But, you know, I was thinking when I was getting ready to cook this pizza today, I was like, those are some good memories. And I love it when like memories like that flood back and really get in my head. And my brother tells me all the time, he goes, you remember everything for the past. I know the future. And I'm like, the past. I love knowing about the past and remembering all that stuff. And, but yeah, those are some good days, real good days. And I miss those. I want y'all to do me a favor now. And I'm going to get back to trying to find some stuff to cook on Sundays. And we'll start having Sunday soup cooking again. It's just been too hot. I remember my mama used to say, well, it's too hot to cook. It's too hot to cook. Yes. So, but today when I was cooking this pizza, all I could think about was Rasslin, Days of Our Lives, and going to the swimming pool. I loved that. I miss those days. I miss my mama too. I miss my mama every single day. So here's what I want to ask y'all all to please do me one favor. And I ask people, I ask people to do this for me all the time. If your mama's still alive, it don't matter if you're mad at her or not. Let your mama know you love her. Go spend some time with your mama. Because I promise you with everything I've got, that she may get on your nerves so bad you can't stand it. But one of these days, you'd give anything for her to get on your nerves one more time. I promise you that. All right, now y'all go have a good week. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna eat my pizza. This is a DiGiorno pizza, a fancy one, little old tiny thing. It's gonna mess me up, but it's gonna be good messing me up, but I'm really not gonna try to eat most of it. And I'll probably take me a Pepsi right after I get through eating this. But y'all go have a good week. I look forward to hearing from y'all. Do me a favor. If foods ever give you a memory or any particular food reminds you of something, tell me about it down there in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I love y'all so much. Appreciate you following. Appreciate you sharing. Appreciate you commenting. Love y'all. Have a good week. Bye-bye.